Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women. In this video, I shall help you understand how to write an ionic equation. Now, an ionic equation is an equation that shows the ions present in the final rate of a reaction or a chemical reaction. Now, let us use this example to know the steps we must take in order to write an ionic equation. So we use a reaction between magnesium hydroxide and sodium chloride to form magnesium chloride and water. The first step in writing an ionic equation is to balance the equation. And so if your equation is not balanced, that means that whatever you'll be doing down there will also be wrong. So I posted a video on how to balance chemical equation down in the link. You can watch it to know how to balance. So this in its balanced state will be written as, so you have magnesium chloride. Sorry, this is hydrochloric acid. So you have 2HCl forming MgCl2 plus H2O. After balancing this equation, you begin to identify the state symbols. So, the state symbol of any base, which is a hydroxide, and an acid is always in aqua state because acids and bases are always dissolved in water. This salt is magnesium chloride and it's a soluble salt, so we take it as being in aqua state as well. Please note that this magnesium chloride has been taken from the rules of solubility of salts. And so if you want to watch that video, you can also click the link in the description. You'll find the video explaining which salts are soluble and which ones are not soluble. So we expect this to be in aqua state. So you can just write it there. This also is in aqua state, and liquid. Water is a liquid. The final step is to do what? You begin to break the ions of compounds that are in aqua state. Please note that we only temper with substances that are in aqua state. And that gives the reason to why we must know the state symbols. So here what we only temper with is this, and that, leaving the water the way it is. So breaking these two will be Mg. Magnesium has got a 2 positive in its ionic state. I also explained how to know the ions, link in the description. Please note that this 2 is the balancing number, the number of moles. So it shifts from down here and it becomes 2 of H. Hydroxide has got a -1 charge there in aqua state, plus 2 hydrogen there with a positive charge, plus 2 chlorine with a negative charge. Since the 2 applies to both, this will still be in aqua state, forming magnesium 2 positive in aqua state plus chlorine, where you have 2 chlorine, this will shift to that side, negative aqueous, plus H2O liquid. The final step is to begin to cancel out spectator ions or those that do not participate in the reaction. And how do I identify those that will come out to be exactly the same? We can see that we have 2Cl and 2Cl and magnesium and magnesium. So the final parts that will remain will be your net ionic equation. So here our final answer will be 2OH aqueous plus 2H positive aqueous. This will form H2O liquid. Please note that if you took it from an acid which was in aqueous, you cannot say this is a gaseous state. It will still be in aqueous because it came from an aqueous solution. So that is basically how we write net ionic equation. Thank you.